Hello peeps and hello peppers. Sorry about this weird light, but I'm experimenting. This will be my short weekly recap because I'm going to an Advent celebration in a short while, but I wanted to squeeze one in. And yes, this erratic camera style is once again part of the whole thing. Yeah, I decided to show one of the tarot cards that I'm using. And yes, in the beginning, I was already kind of anxious that I might draw a card out of the stack that is like a naked body. And let's say I don't know who watches these videos, so I am trying to have only dressed figurines around here, and I didn't draw this, but this is totally my inspirational style, and 13 is my lucky number. So I actually basically asked the cards how should I view the past week. And this is a goddess tarot, so it's about female empowerment and like the passage. Yes, I have to let go of things. My favorite community space closed down, of which I always had the impression it only suited a relatively particular target group anyway. So we had such a beautiful farewell party, and it was a good group spirit. And today is Sunday, so this is of course also my church day, my friend meeting day. And this is going to be a whole lot of MMMMM. And whilst I was having like really good and serious conversations with my crafty friends, I got sent a joke. How many birds does it take to change a light bulb? One alone can't do it, but two can. So like it plays with the word toucan and the word like that, yeah. Alone we can do so little, and together we can do so much. And I know this is not in focus, but this is still going on YouTube because this is my natural life, that not everything is in focus. I got such a beautiful YouTube comment about like having an organic filming and talking style, and I had several really nice encounters about sketchnoting, about like structuring and presenting information with drawings. And like if I use the drawings to understand info myself, then I can also use it to structure it for other people. And I did this in multiple events the past week. I was part of a poetry reading that was really lovely. Like both reading poetry and drawing the event. I was I got a surprise film ticket where I also had conversations with people about drawing afterwards. And I felt like for the first time in ages really appreciated, welcome, because probably this drawing stuff is my language. This is the way I can talk. And I also received this really interesting question. How do you feel now that NaNoWriMo is over? And I asked the person, do you want the neurotypical answer, like the masking answer, or do you want the autistic answer? Like, as you may know, most autistic people who I'm familiar with want to give really accurate answers and have difficulties doing away with something Yeah. That also means they want to get very accurate answers. um, like, let's say I have difficulties with some people who don't give me accurate answers. And I'm like the little prince, I never stop asking. Um, so yes, my NaNoWriMo answer. How do I feel now that NaNoWriMo is over? I would expect myself to feel empty. I don't. I am a little bit offended by myself that I didn't manage the word count, but this is like typical autism and ADHD to kind of always put yourself down for, like, not that people should do that, but let's say a lot of autistic and ADHD people report that they always say I did this poorly and are so perfectionist. Like, by no means everybody, but there are some really well made YouTube videos about this, like in Icelandic. They call it Niðurrif, to tear down oneself, basically. I don't know if there is like one English word for that, but yeah. Anyway, this is a phenomenon I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying. And I don't always succeed. Okay, I only did half the word count. I got some tips from several independent people, both online and offline, to like just write really short episodes, like wherever I go. That might work like for the future, and I will keep you posted. Like, maybe I will manage the word count next year in NaNoWriMo, but now I have a December project about a little star. Little starry, so you had to go. That should be like an encouraging book for the whole family. So I'm kind of trying to give my crime, love, family, drama story some rest. But it is still an odd love story, and I'm still a bit sad that the younger main character doesn't have a reconciliation for, like, resolution for their problems quite yet. I don't know how this is going to develop. But maybe it needs a pause. Maybe the NaNoWriMo needs to be like that. I also want to continue with my creative writing group, but maybe like not every day, every week. I mean, I personally, for myself, I want to write something every day. But like, that will be the little star in December, and then I also have a huge list of projects that I want to do, like 5 minutes per day exact, because actually you can do a lot of things in 5 minutes. What worked well with NaNoWriMo is that I plotted a story for the first time. Interestingly, with the plotting, I got almost as many pages as with last year's non-plotted story, where I just wrote whatever came to my mind in whatever context. The plotted story is not much more logical than the unplotted story of last year. So I am still thinking I would, due to the way that my personal disability presents, yes, it doesn't prevent a lot this disability, but it presents in a certain way. I do think I would need to partner up with someone with who I would like in this particular time and under relatively clear conditions write every day, and this person would basically let's say also ask questions like, why is person X doing this and why is person XYZ doing that. I have no idea how to track down such people, because like most people don't do most things for free. I don't have the budget to hire an assistant, and like even if I had, um, this assistant can't look into my brain. So most conversations I had this week is were about just taking it seriously when I say something. Here we also like have this flower again. Yeah, the peace dove is spreading its wings and flying. I've been telling some people that I see the feathers in the tarot cards as a symbol of writing and also a symbol of like really little particles joining together to make like one firm surface that can keep out the wind and enable this like swimming movement in the wind. The earrings of these women in the picture could also mean like something like waves in the water, like when you throw a stone into the water it makes circular waves. And I had such a nice conversation in a swimming pool with a lady that I shouldn't try to save the world, but my pictures have a ripple effect. So, yes, maybe this is a story about being more conscious of my ripple effect, what I'm doing with my art, and like allowing for some things to blossom while some things just are past their blossom. And also, like, accepting that NaNoWriMo is over and that NaNoWriMo doesn't work this way, and that I maybe have to plant different seeds in my life that I like, given the fact that I can't have people always dancing around me and structuring my life for me. I probably have to organize my daily life and my art a little bit differently, and maybe this passage is also like a form of adulting. I mean, I will always be some form of big kid, but what if like the closing of the community space, the good conversations about drawing, information, the book writing that didn't quite work as planned, the day plans that never pan out exactly as planned, and the turtle that is like both a bright light and a shell and a network of scales. What if that all is like a call for being more conscious of who I really am, how I really want my home, my life, my everything to be. It's a little bit sad that this turtle is made out of plastic, but there was no other turtle, and I mean, like, face it, like glass things I would break very easily by sweeping them off the bed or the other structure. So I wish you a very conscious, loving, friendly first of Advent. See the first candle, or the turtle with the light. Be a light to the world with a slow lifestyle. Bye bye.